Ah, the PlayStation. What a flop of a console that was. No one bought it. No one. Including me. Well, until now. Well, not right now, but maybe 2 years ago. Maybe. I was busy playing Banjo-Kazooie, Banjo-Tooie, you know those games that were really popular and better. So I had no time for Spyro the What's-It Dragon. Since this is
Dragon Month,
I'm going to be reviewing Spyro the Dragon. Spyro the Dragon was released on the original PlayStation in 1998, published by Sony Computer Entertainment and Universal Interactive Entertainment Studios. It was developed by Insomniac Games. I hope they get some sleep soon. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'd like to thank me. It was released during the time when 3D platformers were all the rage. I love 3D platformers. And so did the rest of the world. This became the thing for PlayStation folks. And I can see why. Leading up to playing this game, my expectations weren't that high. I had no idea what to expect, to be honest. Basically, the story of this game is you play as this dragon named Spyro, and you're going after this guy, Nasty Nork, who's just turned all your dragon buddies into statues, and you have to defeat that guy, rescue all your dragon buddies, and yeah, that's basically it. It's no George R.R. Martin, but that's fine, no matter. This interactive software has you going from level to level, doing different 3D platforming things, collecting each dragon and rescuing each dragon, as well as you've got eggs to collect, which you capture from this blue thief and this green thief that you basically just chase after them. You get the egg and all's good. Some thieves hold keys which allow you to open up these chests for more treasure. So for those treasure hunters out there, it's a game for you. If you end up collecting everything in the game, you get to view the
secret ending,
which I didn't do. I didn't expect much when I first saw this game, and when I first actually played the game, I didn't really like it. You know, it was a bit plain, there was nothing much to do in this first world. Seeing as though my favourite 3D platformer, Banjo-Kazooie, had this awesome introduction level, Spiral Mountain, which taught you everything you needed to know through exploration and fighting cauliflower. Although this underwhelmed me at first, I gave it a good chance, and it picked up in later levels. And it actually had more to the levels, and more of a challenge during the game. Throughout the game, it became a little bit more challenging, and honestly, by the end of it, I was having fun. As Spyro the Dragon, although you're a dragon, you're a baby dragon. You breathe fire, but not in a continuous stream like most dragons. It's more of like bladder leakage. Am I right, ladies? You're right. I'm wrong. You're always right. You can also charge with your horns and glide. Only in special for fun levels can you actually fly. Hopefully, I don't know, I've never played the sequels, but hopefully you can actually fly in the later sequels. Most of the dragons in the game are very easy to find. Only a couple were very painful to find. For example, that guy, the dragon in the treetops level. You know who I'm talking about, people who have played this game, because I didn't get footage of it. And this guy. Basically, Spyro has this sidekick named Sparks. He's a dragonfly, and when he's basically, this dragonfly acts as Spyro's health in a way. When he's the gold color, you got 4 more hits until Spyro dies. So you got gold, down to blue, down to green, and then he disappears. And if Spyro gets hit again, oh man, he dead. Not to worry though, because Sparks can go back up to gold by eating butterflies. Because dragonflies eat butterflies, especially on toast flies. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Alright, I'm here till 10. Sparks also helps you by collecting the gems that are around you. This comes in quite handy, more handy than you might think, because it's pretty hard when you don't have Sparks around you to collect gems. Like you've got the gem here, and you got Spyro going in. You got the gem here, and you got Spyro going over, and you gotta get straight onto the gem. You gotta get straight onto it. But if you've got Sparks with you, you're like, oh, here's Sparks. Here, I'll collect the gem for you. He gets the gem. Thank you, Sparks, for all your help. Here's a medal. Cauliflower. It's good for you. Oh. It's a pretty easy game, and it probably will take you 10 hours roughly, give or take an hour or so to get through. A little bit more for those completionists out there. You know who you are. Their visuals are very nice to me. The colors are very bright and colorful. The animations are smooth and fluid, although Spyro's animation when he's looking at the fairies can be kind of creepy. I didn't run into any slowdown, even when it was getting kind of hectic for Spyro. I mean, Spyro can't really get hectic, but you know, it seems that the developers kept it basic with the visuals in order to keep it running smooth and fluid, which is awesome. For those PC elitists out there, you'll enjoy that. Put down your Dragon Age Inquisitions, give Spyro a go, come on! Apples and oranges, really. Spyro's actually kind of cute, which is a lot for me to say because I'm so manly. In fact, if there was a plush toy of Spyro, I'd buy him. Why a plush though? It's because plushes don't make noise.
What about Nasty Nork? I'm going after him.
His voice is like a mixture of Sonic the Hedgehog and Cancer. The other dragons though are a lot more pleasant and a lot more nice, which is pleasant. It's the same word. You suck! When you rescue them, some of them give you helpful handy hits, and some of them just get straight to the point.
Thank you for releasing me!
Each world has its own unique theme, its own unique tune, which is the theme, and I just said the same word twice again. What the hell? I quite enjoyed the music though, especially this tune from Lofty Castle. It works sort of like Super Mario 64, where instead of each level of the castle being the hub world, you got basically hub worlds. And within those worlds are the different paintings or levels that you can go into in Spyro. The reason why I'm telling you this is because the most disappointing part about the music is the fact that each hub world has its own boss level as well. So the thing is about the music is that it doesn't change. So it feels like, so once you get to the boss, it's the same music as the level anyway. So you don't, like the first couple of bosses, I didn't even know I was fighting the boss because it was the same music as the level. Meh. Overall, Spyro the Dragon was a pleasure to play once you got into it. At first, it kind of feels bland and plain, but it gets really good. The environments and the platforming for the most part works, although some of the platforming can be a bit frustrating because Spyro can move a bit too fast on the PlayStation 1 controller. I like to use the PlayStation 2 controller because it has the analog stick. Satisfying treasure hunting, all the things you can collect, great platforming, makes this a worthy entry into the 3D platforming family. It was a pleasure to play this for
Dragon Month.
Though not the best 3D platform out there, it's still a worthy introduction to a great series, and with a lot of sequels too. And I can't wait to try them out. It gets an 8.5 out of 10. Why? Because it's my channel.
Subscribe.